Hey, KIC here, and say hi to Skywalker. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. How's that for an intro for you? You might notice a couple things are different already. I have a wall up there where there didn't used to be. Yes, we're at the mining outpost for good reason. And I'm missing a wall here because I have additional walls over here. So let's go ahead and take care of this problem right quick. Well, I don't know if it's a problem as much as it is, well, it'll be a problem later on down the line, I think. I don't know. Whatever. One of those things to worry about another day, because even though I'd like to now move my forge, since obviously it's now kind of in the middle of the room, I'm actually using it right now because we're going to need it for today's episode. So before we get to that, let me go ahead and get rid of my weight problem here. Let's just go ahead and craft some fence foundations, and I will slowly make my way outside where Big Bird is waiting. I did not bring Skywalker over here. She actually needs a saddle, and to make a saddle, I need to go on a massive killing spree so I can get a bunch more hides. I actually blew through most of my hides. I don't remember doing what. Maybe it was making T-Rex saddles. That's probably right. That took a lot of them. So, no flying another bird over here just yet, but it's all right. I'm slowly walking. This is quite painful. We'll get to that another day, so it's all right. I mean, you know, you've seen what it's like to fly on Big Bird. It's probably not going to be all that different. But I do want to put some of these fences down, these foundations. I've actually done some work at the main base, too. I didn't show you that, even though that's where we started. Well, for the first couple of seconds, anyway. That's where we started, but I didn't show you what I've done over there. It actually amounts to kind of this, really. Oh, I need to... yeah. I don't want to get rid of that rock right now. And actually, I don't know. There were a lot of good comments in the last couple of days. Maybe some ideas for this place. And I kind of like some of them. I just don't know how practical they're going to be for right now. So, for the time being, I'm going to kind of stick with the plan I had originally come up with, which is to make a somewhat limited base compared to some of the suggestions that are there. It's not to say that that can't happen in the future. It's just for right now, I do need to keep things a little on the smaller side just because that's going to be realistic for me versus, well, unrealistic, I guess. Maybe that's being a little unfair, but certainly what I'm looking at doing requires a lot less materials than some of the other things going on, or that could be going on. So that's really all that's about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put a wall up right there. I might end up having to destroy this rock. I was hoping not to do that, not out of any particular reason other than I just like to try not to disrupt the geometry since this game is not deformable. I just kind of like, you know, the way the world is created and just try to respect that. Build within its general confines. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like maybe just angling this off since this looks so squarish, but I've gone this far with nothing but straight lines and, well, square sort of lines, rectangular lines. Maybe that'd be a better way to phrase it. I'd almost be ashamed to break that up now. I don't know that these are going to meet. That's one of the problems with the fence foundations. They don't always seem to line up even when everything has lined up. I found that out when I was placing fence foundations back at home. Wow, that looks really funky. Forge in the middle of the room, but whatever. How much? You have a fair amount of metal in there. That's good because we're going to need the rest of it out of this one and probably some of that too. And let's go ahead and grab some electronics. Now I have some stuff brought from the main base in addition to some time spent collecting other materials. We're going to just blow through a whole bunch of points today. Let's see, we need to go down to this general area. We're going to do... yeah, I'm going to have to fly back to do this. I didn't plan this well. It's okay, I can fly it over, since I don't really think I want to make another Fabricator over here, although it's actually not a bad idea. Okay, let's just see right quick what it would cost to make a Fabricator, since I don't remember Ooh, I definitely don't have everything I need to do that. Not on me, anyway. I would need to fly back and grab some stuff, and I'm kind of tempted just because it makes sense to have a fabricator in both locations. If I already have a smithy in both locations, why wouldn't I want a fabricator in both? Decisions. Well, I need to fly back either way, just because I don't have what I need, and I'll figure that out in a moment, what I'm going to do. I think it makes sense to just go ahead and make another fabricator, so that's what we're going to do. But before getting around to that, I just want to kill this Dilo. Not for any particular reason, just, well, okay. It was harassing all of the dodos, and I felt bad for the dodos, so that's why. Now, I want to do one other thing right quick here, too. If I can catch up with this Dimorphodon. Nope, I missed. I would like to try something. Not that I really need another Dimorphodon, but, you know. Some time back I had been working on the Dimo army. Yeah, that one's gonna die if it ends up getting knocked out. Sorry about that, Dimorphodon. Looks like it's actually going to be okay. So, what I wanted to do, since I'm going to need more materials than what I have, is let's just go ahead and take Ichthy here out for a quick spin. It's been a while since I've decided to run into the water. It is a hot day, apparently. Look at this. We are underwater, and I am still burning up. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's all orange outside, so something is funky. Let's see, I am not having any luck finding what I'm looking for. There we go, there would be one of them. So let's go ahead and just bust this bad boy out. That'll be enough oil to make the fabricator, but actually wouldn't mind getting a little more. Let me just surface right quick here. I need some oxygen. Ichthy, of course, is fine. That looks like another oil burp right there. Go ahead and take care of that one. Oops. Nope. Do need the pickaxe still. You can hang out, pickaxe. Now, the other reason I want to grab a bunch more oil is because if I'm going to be setting up a generator, I'm going to also need to make some gasoline. So, need some oil, need some hides, and that'll let me kind of get ready for basically getting those generators up and running, or generator up and running. I'm still just kind of looking around, see if I can find a little more oil. There we go. I can slowly drown. I'll be okay. So long as Ichthy doesn't swim away on me, I'm good. That's why I'm trying to watch out for sharks and that sort of thing. There we go. Go, get me a little bit of oxygen. And we have a nice red day, as I said. Wow, that is crazy looking, isn't it? And it's still super duper hot. 30 degrees Celsius. That sounds really uncomfortable. I probably should go get more pearls. I've already kind of done that, but I did that and then immediately spent those pearls on making electronics. So I don't know. I might need to get a few more. I'm just not 100% sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But we're going to go ahead and park Ichthy right there. And here, you can go ahead and have that since you are hungry anyway. Death Roll, how are you doing? Oh, you need more food. You'll be okay for a little while. I'll remember, I think. But it's time to go ahead and run back to the other base. So I'm going to grab a couple more things and I'll meet you over there. I have a lot of questions about electricity and how it actually works in this game. And you'd think, considering how long it's been out now and how long I've been playing it, which is basically as long as it's been out, and if we're going to be technical, even a couple of hours before it was available, but minor details like that aside, I really haven't messed with electricity yet, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect when it comes to how I'm building all of this stuff and what I should be doing. But we are going to make a fabricator, so I'm going to dump in a bunch of junk here, and I already have some crystals over here. And I'm just going to have to hope that I have enough. I mean, theoretically, Well, not theoretically, I guess. Technically, if I need more, then I know where to go. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, Dilo. You are messing with the wrong dinosaur. You're going to get knocked out if you're not careful. And then that Packy's going to kill you. I just want to see if a wild dinosaur... Uh-oh. Big Bird is going to be angry now. I just want to see if a wild dinosaur can... Oh, maybe not. Knock a wild dinosaur out. I haven't really watched... Oh. That was not at all what I expected to happen. Okay, then. Well, so sorry, Packy, but you lost a fight to a Dilo. Yeah. Oh, and there's a dead dodo at the doorstep. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear I had a cat over here. Well, Big Bird gets a lot of food. That's something, I guess, right? I need to grab apparently more ingots. I don't have enough. There we go. That'll be sufficient. Let's go ahead and drop these back in there. Structure, crafting, fabricator. Let's craft a fabricator and figure out where it's going to go. I should probably repair all of my clothing, too. Here, why don't I do that real quick? I can repair my pants, since I don't need any chitin to repair those, so... Pants are good. Those are not going to fall apart on me. Now, the fabricator is quite large, which is interesting that it fits in the smithy, even though it's larger than the smithy. I get it. You need something to build it on, but it doesn't seem like it should be able to be stored in there. Never mind stored in there. This is a small building. I wonder already if I shouldn't expand it some more. Maybe I could just put the fabricator in another building with the generator. I kind of like the sound of that. You know what? Here, let's go ahead and put the fabricator... Never mind, I was just saying, doesn't seem like a fabricator should fit in there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Big Bird, what do you have on you? Nothing. Okay, so I'm going to play the go gather more junk game, and I'll be back with you again. Okay, so I think I have what I need just to get going. This is definitely not going to be, by any stretch, what is necessary for the long run, but it'll be enough to get going for now. So we need to, first off, put some foundations down. Now, I'm not sure where I want to go with these just yet. Part of me thinks maybe I should just expand it right here and I can kind of close things off. I do kind of like the idea of everything in one... Well, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of everything in one building just because everything is nice and compact. But at the same time, I also do like the idea of having things in separate buildings because then I can kind of compartmentalize things a little more. Not to mention it won't be as noisy in some of these other buildings. I don't want to go back this way because then I have this little slope here that's just kind of funky and I don't want to build on the slope. I don't know, I'm weird that way. What can I say? Could go over here. This is pretty close to the wall and it would kind of make this area... I don't know, it would kind of block that area off a lot from wandering. I don't know how much I'm going to allow wandering over here anyway. I'm going to go over here. We'll just do it right here. It'll make sense eventually. I think. We'll go something like this. And this will probably turn into a 3x3 at some point as well. Just because all the stuff I'm going to end up putting in here. Now, I'm not going to put the walls up. You did perhaps see that I had some walls in my inventory. I'm not going to put those up just for now. I don't think that's really necessary. Because I don't know how big a building I'm going to need just yet. I only made 4 foundations. Knowing full well that this thing takes up basically 2. Yeah, I'm going to need to go 3 sooner rather than later. I should have gone 3, although I might even need to go 4. Just taking a look at this now. This thing's going to be massive. Oh, there's a scorpion coming to attack me. Hi, scorpion. I wonder if I could just knock it down and knock it out and tame it right quick. That seems like a good idea. Why not, right? I can run in circles. I'm pretty good at that. I can talk in circles too if I need to. And just like that, it's down. Great. Yeah, you have a lot of spoiled meat on you. That's why I did that. I figured Big Bird had a lot of spoiled meat. So boom, there we go. While I am taming a scorpion, assuming nothing decides to kill it, let me go take one more quick flight, and then we'll kind of be done-ish with this part, I mean. And back with you. Got a new scorpion who has an aggression level of attacking targets. Yeah, you're not going to go hungry anytime soon, little scorpion. You are a male scorpion. I think I know what I'm going to name you. I'm just not going to name you right this second. But I do want to move you out of the way a little bit. So we'll just drive him over here. And you can stop right there. And let's go ahead and finish what I started over here. So let's grab those foundations wherever they may be. We're now on number 5. And we'll just go ahead and fill this in like so. So we got another 3x3. I think this is going to be sufficient. Although, you know what? I should actually put up a couple of walls first. Those are on Big Bird. Big Bird, my friend. Actually, you know what? Here, let me do this too, just to get that going. And then we can actually get started on things a little bit. Okay, so I need a few walls on this building just so I can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at. So we're going to do one right there. We'll do one in the corner. You know what? We'll just go ahead and go around this whole back side here just because I'd like to get an idea of how much space this is really going to take. I want to say it was like 1.5, if I remember correctly. So we'll go ahead and throw you in the corner. There we go. Trying to get maximum value out of my space, so to speak. So I have a fabricator in place. I need to go grab some metal. I have some electronics on me. We'll throw that in there. Let me go ahead and grab some metal. And where would you be if you were metal? You would be over here. Ooh, I'm going to need more metal, so guess who's going to be on a metal run after this episode is over? That's right, Big Bird. Well, and myself. Structures, electrical, generator, what do I need? I need 10 electronics. Ah, crud. I thought I only needed 5. I think I have some more in here. Ooh, yeah, I don't have many, though. Guess who's also going to be probably looking for, what is it, pearls again? I think that's right. That's what I needed for... Well, here, this will tell me. Yeah, pearls and ingots. Guess who probably needs to go find more pearls and ingots? Yep, that would be this guy, too. Now, I don't... Oh, you know why? Because I don't have any... Dang it. Alright, here, let's do this. I am so not prepared for anything. No, it's not you. It's, this guy, right? This one will give you oil and hides give you gasoline, is that right? Is it the forge? It's been too long now since I've actually made any gasoline. I made a bunch of it, and then just, I was kind of good. Like, hey, look, I have a bunch of gasoline. I don't need to make any more. Maybe it's not the forge. I have a feeling it's not the forge. Or I haven't put in the right stuff. No. 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 Yeah, it's got to be the forge. Right? It's got to be the forge. Maybe I need more oil in there. Ah, there we go. So 1, 2. That'll actually be perfect, I think. Although, I should probably throw a little more wood in there just to make sure that it gets going. Okay, so let's go fire up the fabricator so we can make a generator and call it a day. Because, yeah, this has been painful for me. I have been woefully unprepared when I thought I was actually just fine. So, got an electrical generator. I'm going to grab a stone right quick. Big Bird here has a boatload of them on him. And I just want to repair this. I do like those green lights. Those are nice. Okay. Now, if you were an electrical generator, where would you want to go? I think the corner sounds good. Maybe just like that in the corner, although that does limit other things I can put in there. That's interesting. It sure looks like I can place it through the walls there. I have no idea if that's actually going through the wall. Can I just place it and take a look? It looks like it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and back it up just a little more. Yeah, it's kind of sticking through the wall, isn't it? You know, you win some, you lose some. What can you do? I'm calling it an episode right there, though. Although that actually kind of answers one of my questions of, can I get cables through a wall? Well, don't need to get cables through a wall if I can get a generator through a wall. But anyway, we'll play around with this a little more on the next one. So I'll catch you then. Thanks for watching. See you later.